People celebrating, although albeit quietly, outside party headquarters went into the night. India's election has been no small undertaking. It is the world's largest democratic exercise. About 900 million people eligible to vote, and many did. The voter turnout, 67%, the highest in India's history. CBC's Nahlah covered the election campaign and now sums up the results from New Delhi.
When the exit polls came out on Sunday, which actually pointed to this kind of victory, there was still some skepticism as to whether those numbers are correct. And as you kind of imagine, obviously some of that skepticism being on the opposition side. But as you say, those numbers are coming in line with what we heard on Sunday. And people here from very early this morning who are supporters of the ruling party, the BJP, were out celebrating already, even before the numbers had started rolling in a serious way. So at the headquarters, the BJP headquarters, at some of the counting stations, just ordinary people, supporters coming out, handing out sweets, setting off firecrackers, and saying that this isn't just a victory for their party, but also a victory for India, that Modi was the leader they wanted to lead them in the next 5 years. He was the campaign, he was the slogan, he was the manifesto. So he painted himself again as being a common man, that he is self-made, that he is anti-elite and also nationalist, all of which played very well among his traditional base. And most importantly, actually, is that he described himself as a security guard for the nation. That seemed to have resonance among voters. And this all started actually with what you recall was that suicide bombing in Kashmir in February, where 40 Indian officers were killed. And afterwards, Modi decided to call for airstrikes on Pakistan in retaliation. And so he has been calling himself that security guard ever since. It has played well with the electorate, and also people on the ground telling us that they appreciated some of the things that he had promised and at least has made some progress towards implementing, like fighting corruption or helping ordinary people with building public toilets or electrifying remote villages. Those are the kinds of things that people brought up when we asked them why he would be the best prime minister. And all of this, of course, means that he is only now halfway in what will be a decade, at least, of Modi rule, stewardship of the world's largest democracy. So for many people, that is of great concern here, but for many other people here, it's also cause for celebration.